Welcome back to Doubleshot Disc Golf News, sponsored by the PDGA. Do you have an extra $50 lying around? Would you like to receive a magazine full of pictures that you'll never ever look at and a number that means something? Well then, the PDGA might just be for you. To sign up, place a crisp new $50 bill into an envelope and then perform the PDGA passenger pigeon summoning dance and let the PDGA do the rest of the work for you. I'm your host, Disc Golf Enjoyer. Let's get into it. For a recap of MPO at Wacky Waco, I'm going to shoot it over to my co-host and multiple-time disc golfer, MT.
Thanks, Disc Golf Enjoyer. Let's get right into it. Day one of the tournament was very windy, but the scores were still pretty good. Coverage kicked off with none other than the Lone Star making an appearance near the top of the leaderboard. Very good. Charlie and Brian upgraded their wardrobe and appeared to have purchased some new suits. Word is the star was out of Brian's size, but close enough. Round 1 almost ended with a 6-way tie for first at 11 under. Unfortunately for those not named Ezra Robinson, this happened. Sometimes luck smiles upon you. Round 2 was also very windy. Scoring was a bit tougher than round 1, but Simon shot the hot round at 12 under. This despite a near disastrous 18th hole, which he somehow still managed to park for birdie. Sullivan, Captain Sully, Tipton was flying high through hole 11 at 17 under. Unfortunately, he had a little trouble landing the plane. Ezra Robinson also started hot, but then struggled, which was bad for him, but probably a good thing for our show, since we had already used our quota of booty jokes for the month. Also in round 2, the Lone Star appeared to become a bit more of a falling star. After the round, Calvin had a 2-stroke lead over Macbeth and Hammis. Hammies? Apparently everyone says hammies now? When did that happen? I don't know, just the way it is now. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Within 5 or 6 strokes were a dozen other top players chasing the win, and also Nico, who was trying out his lefty backhand. Within 5 or 6 strokes were a dozen other top players in contention, and also Gannon. What? Who is writing this stuff? Anyways, before we get to the final round, what's this? It looks like we've got another sponsor for this video. Wow, looks like things are really looking up for us. 2-in-1 video. This video is brought to you by Celery. Not like a brand or just celery? Celery. It's not that bad if you put a bunch of stuff on it. The perfect snack for your disc golf rounds when you're in the mood for crispity water that somehow makes you hungrier? Am I reading that right? Come on down and buy a whole family of stalks today. Wow, thank you, Celery. Pretty big sponsor. Now, back to the tournament. For round 3, it was finally not windy. Players were having fun throwing hyzers and such. Brian was having fun doing something.
Hiya! Karate chop.
Unfortunately, there's no in-studio video. After hole 8, Heimberg, Macbeth, and Hammies were all tied up at 25 under. The round was heating up. Charlie was taking off his suit.
Well, let's take stock as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth. Great chance to catch your breath, get a little snack or something, and get ready to lock in.
Great advice. On the back nine, Macbeth fell off the pace, but Heimberg and Hammies were all tied up going into hole 17. Unfortunately, Heimberg threw OB twice, so Hammies could cruise to a victory, right? Think again. Ahead on chase card, Simon had buried 8 of the back 9 and was sitting at 29 under, which tied him up with Hammies. So Adam was forced to birdie 18 or face a playoff with Simon. Unfortunately, he threw a fantastic drive and confidently drained a 38-foot stupid putt to get the win. Congrats! An excellent second place finish, Simon. Now that was a truly spectacular round. Beautiful to watch. And that was it for another controversy-free tournament. Back to you, Enjoyer.
Thanks, multiple time. Over in FPO, Kristen struggled on the putting green in her return to the tour, missing 9 putts from inside the circle, so she only won the tournament by a measly 7 strokes. Better luck next time, Kristen, and congrats on the win, I guess. And now let's go to a new segment called the Routine Shot of the Week. This segment is about repeatedly offering unmemorable tosses of impressively nondescript execution. This week's routine shot goes to Calvin Heimberg. On hole 1 of round 2, Calvin was faced with a long, wind-blown putt attempt, and he played smart golf, laying up for par from the fairway. Congrats, Calvin! After wrapping up at Waco, the Pro Tour packs up and heads to Austin for the 2025 MVP's Open at Austin presented by Flight Factory Discs. Here are a few things to look out for. Niklas Antila is the defending champion. Last year, he hit several clutch putts to take down the victory. He also showed us that he is more than a good-looking disc golf machine, and he actually does have emotions. However, even with his success, we are happy to report that Niklas still knows that friendship trumps winning.
Don't even matter. Ice cold.
He's so cool. I'm his friend. Imagine I'm his friend.
After another weekend of missing the podium, it's time to ask the question, is Gannon Buhr washed? Tune in to the Open at Austin to see if he can finish higher than his embarrassing 5th place finish last weekend. And here are some other players who may have a strong weekend. Kyle Klein, who almost won from the 3rd card last year, Paul Macbeth until the final back 9, and Calvin Heimberg until the last 2 holes. And now, for a few tap-ins. Last week, Paul and Ricky joined AB for a Luna battle, and they seemed to enjoy each other's company, showing that the rivalry means much more to their fans than it does to them. Sad. In Robinson news, after just 2 tour events, Isaac Robinson seems to be in mid-season form already, playing pedestrian golf at normal events only to dominate at majors later. In Foundation news, has Hunter broken 68 yet? No. And have we broken 68 subscribers yet? Also no. So those giveaway beans are still on the table. Literally, there. I'm sorry. But seriously, go sign up. For Doubleshot Disc Golf News, this is Disc Golf Enjoyer signing off. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Love you, bye.